Diego Alumni. In lane 2, Beekley. In lane 3, Union.
Lane 2 and
lane
3.
4 is St. Mary's. Lane 5 is BMA. Lane 6 is Cal Alumni. And lane 7 is University Santa Barbara. They're getting aligned, getting ready for the start.
Gentlemen, we're going to proceed to a countdown start. Hands will not be recognized. You are aligned.
We have alignment, and the boats are ready.
San Diego Alumni, Berkeley, Union, St. Mary's, BMA, Cal Alumni, UC Santa Barbara. Five.
The countdown has begun for the start.
Rest easy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attention. Go.
The boats are away. And in the first 100 meters, we see that lane number 6, Cal Alumni, are pulled a slight lead over lane 3, which is Union BC. They're followed very, very closely by lane 5, BMA. Then lane 7, UC Santa Barbara. Lane 4, St. Mary's. Then lane 1, the USD Alumni, and lane 2, Berkeley. As we get past 250 meters, we see that lane 6 continues to lead, which is Cal Alumni. Lane 3 with the Union British Columbia. Then lane 5, which is BMA. They have pulled, those 3 boats have pulled open water over lane 7, which would be the University of California, Santa Barbara. They have open water over lane 1, which is the University of San Diego Alumni. They're followed by lane 2 with Berkeley, and lane 4, which is St. Mary's. At 500 meters, we continue to see that lane 6 with Cal Alumni is in the lead, but we see lane 3 with Union British Columbia trying to pull up a little closer to them. Lane 5, BMA, excuse me. Lane 7, which is University of California, Santa Barbara. And we see lane 1 starting to come on now with the University of San Diego Alumni. They are followed by lane 2, which is Berkeley, and lane 4, which is St. Mary's.
On the water for event number 38, this is the men's Open B. It is the second of 3 heats in this particular category, and they are competing for the Joan Ward Memorial Trophy. In lane number 1, University of San Diego Alumni. Beekley Rowing out of San Diego is in lane 2. Union Boat Club from Boston, Massachusetts is in lane 3. Out of lane 4, St. Mary's College of California Alumni. BMA Boat Club from New York, New York is pulling out of lane 5. In lane 6, University of California Berkeley Alumni 2007. And in lane number 7, the University of California Santa Barbara. Clearly in the lead is the Berkeley crew from 2007. they have a great deal of open water to their nearest competitor, which would be on the shoreline side out of lane 3, which would be Union Boat Club. And then to their immediate inside, BMA is hanging in at a distant third. Then all the way to the outside to the University of California, Santa Barbara. And then quite a bit of open water back to the University of San Diego Alumni in that 5th position. Beekley rowing would be in 6th, and St. Mary's will be carrying the end of the field. Cal Alumni certainly settling into a nice pace, not particularly fast even for the mid-course areas. They're running at about 32, and they have a clear edge over everyone else. 1-2 will go, 3-4 to the petite, and the rest of the field will move on to the 3rd tier. It's a possibility if BMA Boat Club can close some ground here over Union Boat Club that they could have a little bit of a battle for that 3rd and check that the 2nd spot in the grand final. But right now Union Boat Club definitely has an open water lead over BMA, and unless something very drastic occurs, more than likely this will be the finish that we will see. University of California, Santa Barbara on the far outside. Then we come along the shoreline to UC San Diego Alumni and back out to Beekley rowing. They would be in lane 2. And in the middle is lane 4's assignment. St. Mary's is trailing. Beekley had to make a little bit of a course correction and caught a crab as well along the outboard side. Whether that affects their situation or not, as they have a little arguing right competition against St. Mary's, will remain to be seen. But at the front of our pack, this is UC right on with their 2007 crew. In 2nd position would be the Union Boat Club. They are unchallenged. Then back to the blue-bladed crew coming out of BMA Boat Club in New York City. And on the far outside, University of California, Santa Barbara will be apparently picking up that 2nd spot in the petite final, with along the shoreline the University of San Diego Alumni, Beekley rowing, and St. Mary's will carry themselves into the 3rd tier. So once again, yet unofficial, in the first spot for the men's Open B in the 2nd of 3 heats, the University of California Berkeley Alumni 2007, followed by the Union Boat Club. They're moving into the grand final with BMA and the University of California Santa Barbara competing in the petite final.
We're now looking at the final heat of the men's open qualifying for the Joan Ward Memorial Trophy. In lane 1, we have River City. Lane 2, Santa Clara Alumni. Lane 3 is Average Joe's. Lane 4 is Notre Dame. Lane 5 is the UC Irvine Alumni B boat. Lane 6 is the Independent Scullers.
2 minutes.
And lane 7 is Little Knights. The boats are getting aligned. In lane 1 again, we have River City in the white boat with the striped blue and white shirts. Lane 2, we have Santa Clara Alumni in the red boat with the white shirts. Lane 3, we have Average Joe's. They're the white boat with the yellow shirts. Lane 4 is Notre Dame. They're in the gray boat with the yellow and blue shirts. Lane 5 is a UC Irvine Alumni B boat. They are in a white boat with dark shirts. Lane 6 is the Independent Scullers. They're in a dark boat with red shirts. And in lane 7, we have the Little Knights, and they're in a gray boat with the yellow and blue shirts. They're jockeying for final alignment. It appears the wind has slackened slightly. The weather looks very, very good.
Proceeding to a countdown start. Hands will not be recognized.
We have the countdown
River
for the start.
City, Santa Clara, Average Joe's, Notre Dame, UC Irvine, Independent, Little Knights.